I think my mind's made up. I think I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm getting. Hope this isn't a bad idea. I'm gonna test drive it. We're gonna test drive it. We're gonna see how it is, see how it feels. I told myself I wouldn't do this. Oh, there it is.
There it goes, man.
Let me take you guys in the Supra. Every interior piece is in the car. Brand new shifter. Steering wheel has a little bit of wear. Low 40,000 miles stock. Nothing's been touched. Every interior piece is here. It's got the leather in the back, cloth in the front. Oh my God. I gotta do it. I've never had a Supra and I've always wanted one, and you guys have literally been telling me to get a Supra for so long. Like, the most requested thing I see everywhere is Supra, 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 Supra. It's the most expensive. It's in the 50s, but I don't think I can pass it up. I think I have to do it. How cool would it be to have an amazing FD and then an amazing Supra? I told myself I wouldn't do this. I told myself that I would not spend this much money today. I was like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna keep my head high, but I can't do it. I can't do it. I know how much you guys want it, and I know how bad I've wanted a Supra for the longest time. I'm gonna test drive it. We're gonna test drive it. We're gonna see how it is, see how it feels. 40,000 mile Supra from Japan. Oh, I'm so pumped. They're driving around to the front. They're gonna meet us here, and then we're gonna go for a test drive. We're gonna see how it goes. Oh my God, it's so quiet. I literally can't even hear it. The stock life. Oh my gosh. Dude. It's crazy hearing a stock Supra. I didn't even like hear you coming across.
Wait till you hear the stock noises it makes when you shift. You just get freaked out.
Oh, that right-hand drive life?
Yeah, AC gets
That's pretty
strong.
futuristic for what it was,
Yeah,
no?
absolutely, man. Yeah, it's stock everything.
I literally don't hear anything.
Right. You'll hear a little whine.
Really?
Yeah, when you get it going.
Oh my God.
Is that weird?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it goes, man.
Yeah, it's like
not
right on
slow.
4,000.
Yeah.
That's where the boost kind of
Yeah.
feel it the most. Go all the way down to the light?
2 lights.
How long have you guys had this?
We just listed it officially yesterday.
Nice. And it like feels like it's brand new.
Yeah, I mean, well,
so
it's
weird.
Low mileage. It's got, you know, right around like 45,000 miles on it, so.
So Mickey was questioning if this car had the active aero, and we weren't sure. Hit the button again, Brian. What? In the 90s, it had active front aero.
It has a manual option where you can lower it yourself, or when you hit the speed, it automatically goes down.
Whoa.
And then when you go down in speed, it automatically brings stuff back up.
Yep, that's it. Run it. We doing it.
2 hours later.
Ah, we did it. We did it, boys. 1993 Toyota Supra Turbo has the active aero package manual. Ooh, ooh. How this is gonna work, because this is an imported vehicle and we're buying it from an importer, and by the way, huge shout out to Top Rank. I'm gonna link them down below. They immediately got this. This is the first day it's for sale, and they're like, we'll let you know when it goes live, so you can be the first one if you wanna buy it. Boom, done deal, came in and out. Some of you guys knew I've wanted a Supra for a while. Most of you guys should have known that. I was trying to trick you in yesterday's video. The way this works, because it's imported and we're buying it in California, I am purchasing it today. And then once that goes through, they need to have a California like motor vehicle inspector to come and check the car and go over everything and document that they're selling me exactly what they said they're selling me. It's some like DMV California stuff that we have to deal with. So we're not taking it home today, unfortunately. We'll probably take it home as early as tomorrow, or if not the next day. We'll have this back at the shop. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to go home without it today. So we're gonna spend some time here and just admire that it's right-hand drive, baby. When I was driving it, dude, I accidentally misshifted and almost killed us.
I can't believe
It's gonna take a while to get used to.
you're terrible. It's not any different, bro. You just,
It is. It's left-handed. Yes, it's like shifting the same, but I mean, it is different.
you're just a Josh.
Dude, multi-glove box.
Your BMW had that.
It did. You're right. I even think the truck. Oop. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Damn it. Come on, baby, work. Well, first mod. Fix that. Got it. It works.
You're so bad.
It works.
You're so bad.
The AC was flowing. It worked really good.
AC,
And it's cool is like there's a backlight with all these. So when you turn the knob, like the light follows.
Oh, that's
yeah, it was pretty unique.
Hey.
Can you just smell the finger grease of Japan?
No.
All us US fanboys out here just tripping over little imported from Japan.
No.
What amazes me is how clean it is. Like,
They do a good job at cleaning the cars.
it looks like it just rolled off the dealership floor. It does. It really does. Super boys, we out here joining the Supra gang. I'm just like taking a moment to absorb all of this, and I want to point out the fact that I'm not even like hyped. Like, that car is amazing, but what's the most amazing thing is the journey and what got to here. And almost that's what I'm celebrating. It's not that there's a million people following, you know, my YouTube. Like, that's cool, but it's, for me, at the end of the day, it's more so recognizing the fact of how far everything's gone, the relationships I've made. Because at the end of the day, when I think of 1 million subscribers, I think of the journey to 1 million subscribers. And now it's, you know, the journey to 2 million. And the new faces I'll make, the relationships that I'll make, the experiences that I'll make. And that's what I'm so excited for again. From 0 to 100 to 100 to 500, from 500 to 1 million. Like, it makes me want to tear up. And I'm keeping my sunglasses on because, I don't know, I love you guys, and I love every person that I've ever met at these meet and greets. I love the messages that you've shared. I love the inspiration that you've given me. I love the drive and motive that you've given me. And every day you guys are a constant reminder for that. And I'm just taking a moment here by myself to kind of use this car to like be a memorance or be a token of that journey. I don't know, I don't really have much words for it. As I stated earlier in the video, because it's an imported car from Japan and the way California works and all that stuff, an inspector that works for California DMV has to come to the car, hopefully by tomorrow. They need to go over the car and make sure that the car is everything that it is said that I am buying. It's just one of those weird like importing laws. And the moment the inspector signs off on it, we get to go pick it up. So hopefully that will only be about 1 or 2 days from now, and we can bring it home and we can finally have that Supra in our possession and get going on it. I feel like a lot of you are gonna ask, like, what are the plans for that? And to be completely honest, I don't quite know yet. And I do want to provide a little backstory to buying this Supra, because up until a couple days ago, I was 100% trying to get an NSX. I've been looking for an NSX for a while. I've been shopping for some, and I actually went and looked at an NSX probably about 3 days ago that I never told you guys about. I couldn't find any that I liked that were reasonably priced for what they were. I couldn't find any. And for Supras, it was nearly the same thing. Supras are a little bit more expensive than NSXs at the moment, but when I came to the conclusion that I couldn't find any NSXs, I said, I'll just go full send, pay a little bit more money for the Supra. I picked up the Supra for about $50,000. To be honest, that's actually a pretty good deal for what Supras are going for. If you look online, you look nationwide for low mile, perfect condition stock Supras, oftentimes they're in the high 60s. So I feel like we did pretty good. As this being like the last video that will go out before the big documentary video that me and Dustin are putting together for the 1 million subs, which will be like a week out from now. It's gonna take us a while to film it. It's just, the idea is to film it like a little documentary that tells the whole entire story from the beginning to start. And by that point, you guys might be like, TJ, stop talking about the 1 million, but there's some things I want to talk about in that video that, you know, is worth it to me, and I want to make that happen. But I wanted to end this video off with something in front of me that if you've been watching for a long time, you will know what this is and you will remember it. So I kind of wanted to go over it because I wrote this in my bedroom at my parents' house about 2 years ago. And this is my dream board, my vision board that pretty much has all the goals and aspirations that I want on here. A couple things I added more recently was to purchase a house, which we're working on that, and was to speak in front of a large audience about, you know, stuff like this, which I'm still working on. Something that I always want to keep in the back of my head, that I always like live my life by, is this quote: he who says he can and he who says he can't are usually both right. This applies to, I believe, everyone's life, but I connect with this statement every single day. And it's the idea that pretty much it follows along with this. Someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. In this world of social media and in this world of comparing everyone's life to others, we oftentimes, I feel, compare ourselves to others, and oftentimes that beats ourselves down when it's funny. A lot of the lives that are promoted on social media aren't reflecting what they are in real life. It's an underlying statement to be appreciative for what you have at all times, never take anything for granted, and appreciate every moment you have. That's the most important thing. When I started doing YouTube full-time, Casey Neistat was a huge inspiration for me. He gave me the constant motivation to always do more and push my efforts and kind of push what I'm already doing. And in turn to that, I wanted to make a living off of YouTube and actually generate revenue, which is something we've been able to do, which is insane. And business opportunities and ventures have been all over the place, and that is amazing. One thing that we've recently done on this channel that I've been waiting for the longest time was to turbo the BRZ. I think it's time to say we can finally take this one down. And lastly, and this is like the biggest one for me, I've been chasing this goal, this dream of 1 million subscribers since I started this whole entire thing. And this is a moment I'll never forget.